What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, I Belong Outdoors. If you're new here, I'm Emmanuel. I make jet ski fishing videos, so make sure you leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe. So, today, we'll be making a jaw mount out of this kingfish. We caught this kingfish maybe a week ago. His head has been in the freezer for a while. This is the first pelagic fish we've caught on the ski, so it does mean a lot to me. And yeah, put a lot of work into the fish, so we're gonna make something that'll last forever. Take a look at that. And that's where we gaffed him right there. So, it's very simple. We're just gonna take his head, put it in a pot of boiling water, and his head will fall apart, and then we'll be able to take out the bones we need to make the jaw mount. Alright guys, so here we have a pot of water that's just about boiling. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the head right. Woohoo! It's all good, guys. It slipped. So we're just gonna keep his head in here. It's already on high, and this will start boiling. I'm actually gonna cover it and leave that for about 30 to 40 minutes and just let it completely break down and let everything fall apart. And then we'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, so we've had this boiling for about 40 minutes now, and it hasn't completely fell apart, but it's to the point where I'll be able to break it down myself because I'm only doing the jaw. Some people do the full head, but I'm not doing that, so I think I'll be able to. Oh, it actually really is falling apart there. Oh, look at that. My piece of the jaw fell in here. Don't want to break anything. So there we go, guys. That looks kind of a mess, but that's what we want. So everything literally just falls apart. So let's bring this over here. Alright guys, so this actually fell off in the pot, and this is actually the top jaw, or one side of the top jaw of the kingfish. So this already detached itself. We're gonna have to clean up the little pieces, but for now I'm just gonna separate them, and I'm gonna go ahead and take off the bottom jaw. There we go. There goes the bottom jaw. So, kind of clean up the bottom jaw a little bit, and take a look at those teeth. Some of them are broken. I'm not sure if it got broken in my care or it was broken prior, but you would not want those teeth biting into you. Look at that. I guess this is just another part of the bone that I'm gonna have to clean up and add in there. So that means that this part will slide right out as well. Alright guys, so up here we have the top jaw. The top jaw actually breaks into two pieces, and so does the bottom jaw, but there is a little piece of cartilage right there holding it, and I'm just going to leave that. Alright guys, and this piece right here slides right into the bottom jaw just like that. So there you go. But it is actually two separate pieces. This side goes right up in there, just like that. And take a look at those teeth. Alright guys, so kingfish is a very oily fish, and you'll see the bones kind of have a yellowish tint. That's because of all the oil in the fish. So we'll be soaking these for 24 to 48 hours in some hydrogen peroxide. And what the hydrogen peroxide is going to do is literally just take out all of the oil and get rid of that yellow look. Because if I were to glue this together all right now, over time it would start to smell because of all the oil that is still in the bones. Alright guys, so it's been 24 hours. We have our kingfish jaw here. We have the two bottom pieces that connect into the bottom jaw. We have the bottom jaw itself, and then we also have the top jaw, which is broken down into two pieces. So we soaked them in hydrogen peroxide, we got all that nasty yellow coloring. Now it's a nice white, and the only thing left to do is put it together. So let's get into that. First things first, I'm going to take some of my Gorilla Glue. I'm going to put a thin layer right here and a thin layer up here. And then I'm going to take this and slide it right down into that little slot where it goes. There we go. There we go, guys. So there goes that first piece in. There is a little bit of glue right there I'm going to have to clean up. So once you slide that in there, it's going to hold it for a little bit. Make sure everything holds before you start continuing on and adding other pieces to the jaw. So now that that is done, it's going to test fit this really quick. Slides right in there, just like that. So now, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Add a little line of glue right here. Ooh, I went a little too high. Add a little line of glue right here. And then, there we go. Hold that in there nice and tight. Make sure everything holds. Then you're going to want to wipe off all that excess glue. There we have it. So this right here is the full bottom jaw, held together by a piece of cartilage right here in the middle. The top jaw actually comes together just like this, down onto here. Alright guys, so next it is time to put the top jaw together. But before I glue it together right here in the middle, I need to make sure I glue it correctly so it fits properly. So I think just about right there. So I'm going to come right here. Alright, so I'm going to get my glue all down in here. Just hold it for a couple seconds until that hot glue solidifies. And it is a little messy, but this is the inside of the mouth. We won't be seeing much once this is actually on the fish. So just hold it right there until that little piece solidifies. And I'm going to come on the top with some Gorilla Glue and run this right down the middle as well. And I will come in a second once this is dry to wipe off all the excess glue. There we go. See, there you go. Now it is actually one piece and it's pretty solid already. So I'm going to come right here, wipe off all that excess glue. So there we have it, guys. We have the top jaw all together and we have the bottom jaw all together. So now all it is connecting these two together. Alright guys, so I've given these the time they need to dry. So we have the bottom jaw, we have the top jaw. So what I'm going to do is add some glue right here on both sides of the bottom jaw, of the top jaw I mean. And put this right here. And then I'm just going to hold it and make sure everything is solid before letting it rest on its own weight. There we go. Look at that. That is so sick. That is so awesome. Look at that, guys. That is the final product. Wow. That literally came out so good. I love it. Wow. Alright guys, so there we have it. There goes the final product of that kingfish right there. I really like how it came out, and this wasn't the biggest fish or a huge trophy fish, but it's cool that you can do this and this will live with you forever. So there we go. But that is all we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We want to do other videos right now, but we're actually going through Tropical Storm Ida right now and we're stuck inside. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching.